Hey everybody, it's John DeYoung, and today we're gonna hit the shoulders pretty hard today. We're only doing shoulders, but we're gonna do something called unilateral training. So we're gonna train one side first and then the other. That's a great way to not allow your dominant side to overcompensate for the weaker side. I'm not talking to you. And also to find muscle discrepancies that you can kind of fix them and catch up your left to your right or your right to your left, okay? So we're gonna play with also the length of the ropes, very important, and our risers. So the first exercise we're gonna do 2 movements 3 times through and then 2 other movements 3 times through. So we're gonna start with a lateral raise. I want you to actually back up on the carriage, kind of just behind your knee, midway through the shin against this riser, because we want, the shoulder blocks. Because we want this angle to come right through. It's going to come right through the shoulder block. And I drop the risers to the lowest position. We're going to start off with a green spring. Okay, square shoulders, square hips. And the reason we want to start the resistance right about here, we don't want you feeling that spring all the way over here. That could hurt your shoulder. So kind of the midline of your body. That's a good measurement, okay? And we're going to sweep it out, kind of a elliptical position or elliptical half a circle, and get your palm flat to the floor, right there. So we got elbow, wrist, elbow, shoulder on the same plane, and slightly forward, and reach. That is all side deltoid. Inhale up. These are called lateral raises, alternating or unilateral lateral raises. Right there, that's good. And try to keep your palm facing the floor when you get to the top of the movement. Try not to shrug too much. That's a green spring. It's pretty challenging, actually. If you want to stop, drop it to a yellow, that's fine, and maybe shorten up your ropes a little bit. That should be okay. Let's get about 2 more. And 1. Okay. Whew. I can feel that. All right, let's flip to the other side. I've already lowered the riser. And again, we're gonna back up a little. We don't want to be right on this shoulder block. Again, we want the rope or the straps to go right through the riser, the shoulder block. And reach. Holding at the top. 2. And reach. 3. 4. Let's inhale on the way up. Abs tight. And 5. 6. 7. So when you do unilateral training, my left side's resting right now, so it's okay to go right back to it. But we're going to do another exercise first before we go back to that. And 2 more. 1. And reach. And down slowly. That's great. Now that's your side deltoids. You get mostly right through there. Now we're going to work a little rear deltoids. Okay, I think that's going to be a green and yellow spring. We're going to do a single arm. Come back to you can sit on your heels. It's really about the proper position. So I don't really want you up on your knees. I want you to stay solid like you're going to do a row, a 90-degree row. So our risers are still at the bottom. Let's try, you can either shorten up your strap, or if you have a double loop, I'm going to take the inside loop. I'm going to come to a right angle. Right there. It's okay if it rests, if you kind of stop the resistance right there. If you want to shorten them up a little bit, we should. Okay, good posture, right to the row. So it's a right angle, getting a lot of rear deltoid, not a lot of neck. Right there. Inhale as you row, good posture. Right there. So your elbow's just below your shoulder socket, shoulder joint. And we're really not doing a full row. We're not going to retract that shoulder blade entirely. We just want to get the back of the shoulder, posterior deltoids. Let's get about 3 more. 1, 2. You get a little teres minor as well. And last one. All right, let's put that down. Let's switch sides. Shorten up your straps. Okay, so if you have just a strap, You can grab down on it if you have an inside loop like this. I think my wife actually made these. Right there. Don't copy it. Okay, so I'm hitting the carriage. Let's shorten them up a little bit. Shorten up those ropes. Okay. Nice right angle. Good. You're gonna feel it after a few reps. Keeping your tummy tight. Right through there. A lot of people tend to row too much or shrug, so keep it small. You can almost stop when you get to that 90 degrees. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, let's drop that spring down to a yellow, back to our lateral raises. Again, we're gonna back up a little bit, halfway on that shoulder block. Remember, we have to lengthen the straps a little bit. Okay, what did we use? Actually, I think we used a green, not a yellow. Let's hit the green spring. Okay, and reach. Inhale up. That's good. And using core as well to stabilize. Right there. And consciously really disconnect your upper traps, your neck, and scoop it out, reach, almost reaching for the corners of the room out to like a V. You're coming forward. You want to protect that rotator cuff tendon, supraspinatus. Goes right under that bone, that acromion. So we want to be a little pitched forward and about 30 degrees forward with your elbow. Yeah, okay, let's get about 2 more. 1, and reach, 2, very nice. Yeah, so your arm is not coming straight out to the side. It's coming a little forward, okay? Kind of about 30 degrees. It's kind of a natural pathway for our shoulder to travel, okay? All right, back to the right side. Again, we have to lengthen these straps, the ropes a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay, and reach. And 2. Nice. You can feel a nice, good glide, keeping tension in the ropes, not jerking it. And reach. And 3, and 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, let's stretch our neck before I do our last rotation, third set. Left ear to left shoulder. Tuck your right arm behind you. 5 count, hold, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 more behind your back. Nose, chin to your collarbone. Okay, and switch. Okay, let's hit it. 1 more lateral raise for our third set. Let's remember to lengthen the ropes a little bit. Okay. And we are slightly back on the carriage. Oh, that was yellow. Let's switch it to green. Almost caught me cheating again. All right, let's go. Reach. 1 and 2. Let's try to inhale on the way up. That's good posture. Exhale down. And reach. Reach. Think of saying reach because you're reaching for the corner of the room or the wall, not raising, because then you start getting into a shrug. All right, 2 more. And 1. Whoa. Love those. All right. Get those caps. I had a client used to call them shoulder caps. All right, let's switch sides. Last lateral raise. Lengthen your ropes. All right, last one of these. Stabilize and raise. Unilateral training is great. You get so much stronger in the long run. And we all have a dominant arm and leg, so it's really important to train unilaterally. And reach. All right, let's get about 3. 1. Inhale up, 2. Keep your tummy tight. And 3. Excellent. Let's get back to one more unilateral or single armed 90-degree row. Sit back on your feet. We're going to shorten the straps now. Let's see what we got here. That's good. Maybe a little bit longer. Get a little more resistance, and I hate when the carriage hits the bottom. That's good, right there. 3, keep your shoulder blades engaged. They're actually staying put. They're not going to stay rounded, not going to keep retracting. Your shoulder blades are engaged and holding steady. And track right there. That's good. If you can't tell, there is a space between my hand and my body. So again, about 90 degrees right there. Good. And let's get 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to the right side. Shorten these up. Okay. 1, 2. Inhale. That's good. 5, 6, 8. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. That was 3 sets, 2 exercises, side deltoid, rear deltoids. Now we're going to get into a unilateral press using a front delt and side deltoid. Let's get into that. Okay, for this 3rd exercise, we are going to start a shoulder press. We're going to lengthen the straps. It's probably just about a few inches past the shoulder block. So we're going to be doing a press. We're going to be kneeling, your right knee up against that shoulder block. We have a green and yellow spring. So again, I don't want the ropes too far that way, otherwise it's going to be a little too heavy. This is a front delt, side deltoid, abs tight. You're going to press up and down without leaning, and press. Inhale, and 3, 4. I'm only doing about 8 to 10 of these with you guys. 5. I want to kind of overload, build a little muscle. 6. Again, the risers are at the bottom. We want this nice angle, almost just below our shoulder joint, as best we can get. All right, good. Let's get 2. And 1. Very nice. Let's flip that over. All right. Let's get ourselves right up against that shoulder block. Okay, hand in, upright. Let's press. Inhale up and exhale down. Gonna get some core, little external obliques. That's good. Push and try not to shrug. Keep your shoulders square. Oh, side delt, front delt, and side delt. And 3. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. It was very challenging. Now we're going to get all front deltoid. That was a combination of front and side. Now we're going to get all front deltoid with alternating front raises. These are very challenging. Okay. Let's sit back on your heels or your feet. We're still going green, yellow. Let's lengthen your ropes a little bit. Okay, so we're going to stay sitting. Raise it forward. That should go a little longer. You should feel the tension just a little in front of your hips, so let's even pull them back a tiny bit more. Okay, right about my butt. Shoulders down and back. Raise up, slightly across your midline, because the front deltoid grows at an angle. So we need to come across the body, keep your palm flat to the floor, and down. Right there. My hand is pretty much a little even with my sternum or a little before. The rope will hit you in the side, that's fine. We need to come at a little angle. That's great. Inhale up, and we got a green and yellow spring, right? Oh, let's feel good. And 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Let's switch sides. Let's check the length strap of that. Almost the same. Let's bring it a little bit longer. Okay. All right, let's go. Up and hold. Keep your palm flat to the floor. 2. Inhale up, holding. 3, 4, 5, 6. Tight tummy. Feel that, raise it up. Reach for the wall in front of you. Again, trying to think of raising it. You'll start to shrug. Think of reaching out in front of you, but not letting your shoulder blade go. And 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Whew. Very good. All right, let's get back to our unilateral shoulder raise. Okay, let's get that front leg right against the shoulder block. We are back into our green and yellow spring. We can actually try the same rope length as we just did with the front raise. That feels pretty good, actually. Inhale up. And again, don't forget green and yellow, same as we just did. This is pretty much, again, side delt, front delt. Good for you. Good shoulder day. Unilateral training is amazing. Inhale up. I feel like I'm shrugging a little bit. Let's go slowly. Good. And work that way down the eccentric movement, nice and slow. And let's go 3, 1. This is the hardest part. 2, and 3. Great work, everybody. Let's switch it up. Okay. Left leg against that shoulder block. Square shoulders, square hips. And 2, 3. Tight tummy, inhale up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good to use mirrors when you're doing this. 2 more. You can really keep your good posture. Last one. Way to go. All right. Without fail, let's get back. No break. Right into the front raises. I just finished with the left arm, so we'll start with the right. Right there. 2. We're gonna try not to lean backwards on these too much, so a little forward. 4, 5, 6, 9. Let's get 3. And 2. and 1. Whew, good, second set. Yes, we have one more of those. Okay, making good time here. All right, front raise with the left. And a little pitched forward, all right? Come across the body. And 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 4 to go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's great, everybody. Okay, hope you're feeling those shoulders. Let's hit it. We have one more of those too. And then we're gonna do one little extra bonus, a little rotator cuff, external rotation. Okay, let's get into our last unilateral single arm shoulder press. Okay, let's come on up. A little more stability. Third set. 2, 3, 4, 5. Why does it feel lighter? Your last set. 6, 7. Keep your tummy tight. I'm definitely feeling my lateral stabilizers on my back. Okay, and 2. We don't want to cheat. And 1. And 2. Beautiful. Flip it over. Okay. Left leg right against that block. All right, let's go. Last set of the unilateral shoulder press. Make sure that's green and yellow. 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up. Let's get 2. 9. And 10. Gorgeous. All right. They used to call it, you're gonna have barn door shoulders. That means you gotta walk sideways to go through a barn door. I don't really want that. Nobody wants that. Here we go, last front raise. Okay. Inhale up, slightly forward. 2. Bigger is not always better. We know that. Get lean as you can and strong. Functional. Inhale up, palm down. This one also, your elbow, wrist, and shoulder on the same plane, just about slightly above, to really get that front deltoid. I hope you guys are counting. Let's get 3. 1, 2, and 3. Whew. One more to go. Rotator cuff exercises. Just a nice cleanup. It's not that hard. It's just very important to do. All right, 2. Again, stay forward a little bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tummy tight. Inhale on the way up. 4 to go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, very nice. Rotators are next. We're just gonna do one abduction away, do external rotation, okay? So it's gonna have to be, let's try a green. Okay, we're gonna kneel. We're gonna shorten the ropes. Okay, let's stay upright a little bit. Maybe we should sit. Again, I want you to focus on the exercise rather than struggling with your balance, because it's important not to do this wrong. Elbow perpendicular to your body. Externally rotate, okay? This strap is a little short, so I'm gonna extend it a little bit. And it is a green spring, so be conservative on this. That feels a little better. Nice, no neck. Think of your upper arm rotating in the socket, your upper arm, your humerus. It's just getting your rotator cuff. 1 of 4. Right there. Oh, supraspinatus. And 1 more. Whew, that burns. All right, let's switch. Inside. Okay. Again, if you only have 1 loop, you can just shorten your ropes. I'm using the inside one. Okay, externally rotate. We're only doing 2 sets of these. And about 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right, 1 more time through and you are done. All right, settle into it, and let's go. 1, 2. You can use an elastic band to also anchor it to the floor. The ones with the handles. This one is difficult to do with a dumbbell. You can still do on your side with a dumbbell external rotation, but that's a different day. All right. And switch, last one. Pretty much do what you can on those, right? You don't really want to push those too much. All right. Good shoulder day today, everybody. Inhale. Again, no neck. All right, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was great. Good work. We kneeled a lot. My toes are cramping. Let's work on toes next. All right, everybody, great job. Got some good shoulders, front delt, side delt, rear delt, rotator cuff. Okay, hit the thumbs up if you like what we did today, and please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you soon.